Hello, my name's Liz, and today we're going to talk about noise. What is noise? How do we create noise? And how can we address noise? So, the first thing I'd like to do is for you to take a moment and gently look down or close your eyes if you feel comfortable and imagine yourself in a pearl of light and see your most favorite colors swirling around you. And we're going to begin by taking 5 breaths. You're going to inhale and exhale. In the center of this pearl of light, taking some breaths, beginning to connect deeper within yourself. So now what we're doing is creating the space to have a conversation, an authentic conversation of what noise is and how do we create noise. Noise is in everyone. We all have noise, okay? And the source of noise is hurt. Each and every one of us is hurting today. But we've been kind of trained and we've normalized that, wow, let's not feel that hurt. Instead, let's ignore it or dismiss it or diminish it or judge it or just plain out disconnect from it, protect it, fear it. So we have a lot of strategies that we've developed to kind of suppress our hurt, tuck it in our bodies, push it down, and just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. But by doing that and not feeling our hurt and not processing our hurt, we create a lot of noise. And most of this noise is in our blind spot. We're not even aware that we're creating it. And so, what's important is for you to step back for a moment and just say, yeah, it's okay. I create noise. And acknowledge the strategies that you use and the belief systems that you may have developed through the years. Do you ignore it? Do you move so quickly through your day that when something happens, you receive an email that's kind of like a little bit, or you get a call, or something gets triggered, and you just go, let me push it down and keep on going? Do you do that? Or you just dismiss it, oh, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal that that person just ripped me a new one. Uh, it is. It is a big deal. Do you judge yourself? Wow, I shouldn't, I'm just too sensitive. I'm too this. I'm overreacting. La, 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 noise. Okay. Do you diminish it? Not a big deal. Do you protect yourself? Just completely put a plate of armor and make everything has to be perfect. And all these different strategies that we've developed as humans, and we all do it, we all just have an array of them and belief systems. We don't allow ourselves our authentic, natural processing of our experiences. Stuff happens every day to us. And all of a sudden, we're sitting there, and you know when you're starting to feel and it's starting to get intense, take a moment. You always have time. Gently take a breath. Your breath is how you connect deeper into yourself. See yourself in a beautiful pearl of light. Pick your most beautiful colors and begin to breathe. Connect deeper. Listen to learn what's coming up. How do you really feel about what just happened? And take a moment, and we'll talk more about tools of this, to tend to yourself. This is how I really feel. Before you react, before you light someone a new one, before you react with anger or rage or sadness, or that's something you need to own. Feelings are always valid. Behaviors are what we're responsible for because our behaviors affect others. So if we just react, we're literally creating these noise storms. I just got a request from my VP and it's urgent and I got to get this done. And then you just send an email with all that energy and that intensity as opposed to pausing, taking a breath. I got this. Feeling. You don't need to absorb other people's energies. Push it aside and connect with you. So noise is created when we do all this other stuff, but feel and take responsibility for our feelings. Everybody has difficulties in their lives. For example, my father was in renal failure a few weeks ago. That was super upsetting. I was crushed. I was emotionally upset. In those moments, I don't get on a call with you and do a meeting. I tend to myself and I take care of myself until I've come down. So I monitor myself from 1 to 10. 10, I'm uber upset. Well, if you're anything above a 5 with anger or sadness or upset or overwhelmed or stressed, if you were above a 5, you are creating noise for yourself and others. So we breathe. We calm ourselves down. We reassure ourselves when we get below a 5, and we take the moment to really think and feel, how do I really want to behave in this moment? What best serves me? What best serves the member, my team? And then when you calm yourself down and you communicate from that viewpoint, you're going to be a lot more effective and you're going to mitigate noise. So I hope this video helped you understand how we all create noise and how it's essential to take a moment to pause when you're feeling it and say, that's okay, and step into that work for yourself. We all have time to do that. And if you're in a meeting, you literally can take off your video and say, excuse me. No one's going to stop you from saying if you have to go to the bathroom. Everybody's allowed to go to the bathroom. And take that few minutes for yourself to calm down before you communicate. Remember, it's time limited. Feelings are very important. They're key guiders in our lives. Connecting and authentically understanding yourself is essential. Behaviors you are responsible for. It's not okay to rip someone a new one. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for your attention and kindness today, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.